Ugh, what is this horrible interface? Hey guys, there's been a lot of questions about Google Analytics 4. People, when they go make their new account, end up not having access to the old GA3, get irritated because Google Analytics 4 doesn't track on a cookie basis, so your data is less fine-grained, so you can't see as much and can't understand as much, especially as people are trying to adjust and Google is trying to build out the Analytics 4 platform. So today we're just going to go over that real quick. How you can get it built and how you get the UA3 or the UA account at the same time as your Google Analytics 4 account. So inside Google Analytics, once you sign in, you'll come into your main display. This is just on a test account for now. One I actually made and screwed up. Oh, I forgot to record it. But when you're making a account nowadays, it's going to default to the Google Analytics 4 because that's really the only accepted way forward. Google is shutting down the UA, the old GA3 style accounts, the Universal Analytics, and so the cutovers already occurred, but you still can make the old Google Analytics 3, and we'll show you real quick how you can do that. To record Google Analytics and get your visitors' data, you create a new account now. What you'll have to do is go to admin, and then you're going to have to create an account, and then you'll have to put in a name. So we'll just go ahead and put in test account for now. And then I don't check any of the rest of these. I'll click next. And then in here, you'll want to do a property name for the Google Analytics 4 property. So you can just put in the My Test account, whatever you want to call it. This isn't a domain or anything. And then you'll want to set your time. So I'm in Texas, so it's Chicago time. And then what you need to do is actually go down here where it says Show Advanced Options. And this actually gives you the ability to create the old Google Analytics property at the same time. So all you have to do is check mark this box. It's going to open, and then you will put in your actual URL here. So testurl.com, and you'll create both. It can just be created as a UA property. I would recommend against it because it is going away, and they are moving to the Google Analytics 4 irregardless. So I would create both and track on both. That way, when it comes time to retire the old Universal Analytics, you can have all that data still instead of it just being lost to time. Next, you'll want to go ahead and click next. And then this is what it asks on these new ones now. I don't fill in any of this. You can just select one if you're interested. I'm not really interested in giving them anything that's useful. And all of us are small, so I'll select small. Gotta go ahead and select the terms. What you'll see pop up is this Google Analytics 4 information. So everything within Google Analytics 4 is within the stream. So it's going to be this measurement ID, and you'll be able to tell the two of them apart because you'll get a G on anything that's a Google Analytics 4, or it'll be a UA here if it's the old Analytics 3. So you'll just know right there as to which one you're tracking on if you understand the G versus the UA code. What you want to do is, if you don't have something where you can put this in, I recommend Flying Analytics, and you can actually select Google Analytics 4 tracking code, and you can actually just then add this on there, and you'll be able to track all the Google Analytics 4 with a minimized code strip. If you want to do it yourself, what you have to do is go down here, and this is going to give you the information if you want to work in Google Tag Manager. But for most everybody who doesn't use Tag Manager, which is a good chunk of especially new affiliate marketers, you just want to open up this Google site tag area. And this is going to give you that code that you're kind of used to seeing for the old Universal Analytics. That's basically the minimal code to grab page views and information for you. And you'll want to copy it here, or you can highlight all of it and copy. And then you'll place that inside your header. If you want to switch over, you can go into here, and at your property level, you'll see that you actually have a test account created that's a UA account, like I said, and a test account which is actually tagged as GA4 with the number itself. So what you want to do is jump over to the UA, and then like previous old accounts, you'll just have to go to tracking info, tracking code, and then inside here you'll get that same code that you can for tracking. It also just gives you the UA code, which you can track with almost all of the tracking, even rank math and other things can track nowadays with just that UA code itself. If you want to place it yourself inside your header, you would just grab this set of code and copy, and then place that in the header, and you will be up and running almost immediately.